Let's take some of these stories out of the news. MH370's family trapped in black hole. That's the first one. Boink. That's the first one. You know they're fucking around with shit like this. Let's see. We go down here. The Malaysian Chronicle, blah, blah, blah. This is a different story. Huge crowds in Hong Kong cheered late Wednesday as messages of blah, 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 promising to search every wormhole. The wormhole is what connects, well, it's attached to the black hole. Because a black hole creates a wormhole. You go in one end, you come out the other end. And this, it says, blah, 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 some murder thing. Between the murder and MH, that some measures of justice to so-and-so's family, despite this ruling last year, the same bank, blah, blah, blah. But there will be now that's supposed to be a banking story. There will be black holes here as well. Bullshit. They're talking high physics here. It's funny because in the book of Revelations at the end of the Bible, it said, and in those days, 2 men will be in the field and then one of them will be gone. Or one of them will be taken. You know, however you want to translate it. If they're fucking around with these black holes and opening and closing doors and shit like that, people just disappear. And you're not going to find anything because they're gone. They've gone wherever. This is all part of that whole CERN either trying to offset this thing or they created this thing and fucked it all up. Trapped in a black hole, every wormhole, we will be black hole. There will be black holes here as well. I'm going to tell you, that's the real news of all of these stories. That's the real news. And I mean, if you just want to break it down, that's why they're praying for these guys. That is probably this whole Elohim thing. That is probably that's interesting. That turns this purple. Why did it turn? That's interesting. That everybody was praying for this thing, like the Elohim, to get out of there. You know, that might be another safeguard that the Father has to keeping these guys out. Every time they think they're going to make it, they wind up going into a black hole or a wormhole. This shit is so far above the average man's fucking understanding. I get the concept. I don't know where these things lead to or where they go or whatever. The only thing I can even think of is that movie by Jodie Foster. That's it. But, you know, I think maybe if we rotate this to the right, and rotate it to the right again, and then we do this, make it like this, like that, and then we're going to take it. So maybe it would read that the Elohim are trapped in a black hole, and they just ain't gonna make it to where they think they're gonna make it to. On a global aspect, if you want to talk science, I think they're fucking this place up so bad. That's why the winters are completely out of control now. Fucking idiots, man. Just leave shit alone, you morons. These fucking things got you convinced that you're smart enough to fuck with this stuff. Unless your name's Doctor Who, I suggest you back off, assholes.